Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you with another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, going through my normal Friday routine, and I'm out washing the cars. Today's like, mainly like a big cleaning day. Sweep, mop, wash clothes, tear down the beds, sheets, blankets, all this stuff. Wash both cars. Yard just got cut, and I'm out washing my car, just doing my thing, and then my phone goes off, right? Check messages, and it's, one of my guys is just saying, hey, thank you, coach, and kind of going through some things, and I didn't know that. Again, I know what students tell me, what people tell me, and then I try to help them with that, and it always feels good to get messages like this because there's always, the opposite. It's always like, that guy's a jerk. That guy's too tough. He takes his jiu-jitsu too serious, and the list goes on. That Alvarez is whatever. Alvarez is. But I know for a fact, because I've been doing this for 15 years, how it helps people. The mental toughness things that I go over, and all the things that I talk about, all the life mat chats that I put on the mat, day in and day out. Some people hate that stuff, and some people come up with big gratitude and be like, man, I needed that, so I'll never give that up. So anyways, um just kind of put some context to it. I didn't know that this person was like thinking about quitting jiu-jitsu, and he's like, I was falling out of love with the sport. I wanted to quit and try something new because I didn't feel like I was improving. That's always going to be a thing. Like, you're always going to feel like you're just maybe just not as good enough, or maybe as good as you think you should be. But that's just not the case. In our room, our mat area, it's tough. I make it tough. I make sure that it's tough. So it's always going to be that way, So it's just going to be situations like that, But he goes on to say, a few things, you know, um, just changed in his life to where he feels bigger, faster, stronger, than he used to a few months ago. He said how much he loves it now, so on and so forth, and that it made him realize that he never felt this much happiness, with jujitsu, and some things changed in his life, some negative things and then some positive things. So then I was like, thanks for sharing that. Appreciate you, and I appreciate you not quitting, because that would suck. For this guy to quit would really hurt the team, would really hurt him, and it would just hurt everyone. It has a trickle down effect. It's just not just hurting yourself. It's hurting a lot of people around you if you quit like that, because this guy is good. He's really good. He's really good for the team. And so I just happened to put in there like, well, what changed? What do you give me a little bit more information? Like, what changed? And he just said he was going through some tough things in his life, and one bad habit led to another. Okay. So it led into some more drinking and like eating whatever he wanted, and it just put him in, and he was in a terrible headspace. Okay, so going through some tough times, some things that you maybe didn't expect or whatever, will lead to more drinking in some cases, overeating, eating bad foods, and then just having a terrible headspace. That is a formula for disaster. Okay, that's a formula for going backwards, and that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to go forward in life. And so that's why I always say these things over and over. I just repeat myself over, because you have to hear it. It's like taking vitamins. Like, I don't stop taking vitamins because I know what it does for me, so I got to keep taking them. I know what jiu-jitsu does for me, so I keep doing it. I know what lifting weights does for me, so I keep doing it. I know what running does, and the list goes on. So anyways, he said, slowly he realized that jiu-jitsu was something that he could control. Fully control is the word, fully, okay? And so how much I train and how much I improve. And I was like, man, exactly. I said, but also you can control what you eat, what you drink, exercising or not, how you train. Some people don't train jiu-jitsu, so you can just remove that out the way. But if you do train jiu-jitsu, this relates, right? Because this guy was like, hey, all this other stuff is out of control. It's out of whack. But my training, I can control that. I can show up. I can improve with this, that, whatever. And so it started to change for him. So he made some changes. And so he said, it just reminds me that as long as you work through it, you'll get through it, right? Like you have to, like you have no choice but to work through whatever it is that you're going through, because if you don't, it's only going to get worse. Okay. So you have to like use these things to get better. So anyways, I just told him how much he meant to the team, and like if he quit, how much it would have sucked and everything else, and how good he is. And so he just says, thank you, coach. So here are 7 things that I feel, it can be 6 if you don't train jiu-jitsu, but if you train jiu-jitsu, it's 7. All right. This is me. These are 7 things that I can control in life that can help build up my armor, my shield, so that I can mentally just stay in the right place. Okay. Because bad things are going to happen. I was listening to this guy the other day, and he sounds just like me. He talks just like me. So I've been listening to him over and over again. He's like, man, someone's gonna die. Okay, your animal, your pet's gonna die. Which one of my dogs isn't doing too well, and she's kind of hanging on, and so it's just kind of one of those things. Like it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, who knows? And so it sucks, since we've been dealing with that for a few weeks now. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point, and it's gonna suck because it's gonna be the 6th one that I've lost. But for now, she's doing good, so it is what it is. But how do I handle these things week in and week out, day after day? Is I control what I eat. Okay, I eat healthy foods. I put good foods in my body. Good stuff in my body. Good coffee. Good things that I stir in my coffee, my shakes, my super juices that I take, my drinks that I take, I share with everyone else. We've got a lot of students drinking that stuff now. It makes a big difference in their training. They love it. My exercising, running, working out, makes me feel great. Makes me feel great. Train jiu-jitsu makes me feel great. Even on bad days, makes me feel good. What I read and what I listen to, okay, are huge. What you read and what you listen to on a daily basis makes a huge impact. You have full control over what you read and what you listen to every day. If you're not taking care of, especially those 2 things, the other things as well, but for your mental part, for your headspace to be right, you got to listen to the good stuff. I listen to the good stuff every morning. I'm listening to hours of it already. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. So you're talking about, I got up at 5:30. So it's 5 hours, 4.5 hours of just mental stuff that I've been listening to. And then of course your finances. All right. If you let that fall apart, all hell breaks loose. You're struggling, you're hurting paycheck to paycheck. You just can't do what you want to do. You're putting yourself in a hole, and it's very hard to get out of. And all these things are, if you let your eating habits go, putting on extra unwanted pounds, 20, 30 pounds, you got to work all that off, get back to where you were at, that kind of thing, just all these things. All right. So what you eat, what you drink, exercising, training jiu-jitsu, what you read, what you listen to, and then of course taking care of your finances. If you're doing these things, okay, these 7 things, or 6 if you don't train jiu-jitsu, you can put something else in there, whatever it is that you like to do. You have to do it. Okay. You have full control over these things, and with these things that you have full control over, what it does, it just builds up this shield and this mental shield, mental armor, physical armor, that when bad things happen, because they're gonna happen, like this guy I listened to the other day, he's like, man, a family member's gonna die. Like no one lives forever. Like your pets don't live forever. Like something's gonna happen. Your car's gonna break down, this, that, whatever. You have to be prepared. And how do you be prepared? By doing these things. These are what I do. These are my personal recommendations. This is what I do on a daily basis. I'm 48 years old. I've had a ton of crappy things happen to me over these 48 years. A lot as a business owner, with students, friends in the past, whatever. I've been through so many different things, but I'm stronger and better than ever. It's I kind of look forward to the next one, because it's just going to make me better through the process. I understand that now. Where before I would complain about it, like everyone else, why me? Why this happened to me? Why they got to do me like that? Why this? Why that? Why that? And it was just it's not that no more. It's okay, we're good. I know I'm good. I'm better than I've ever been through all the stuff that I've been through. So then what's next? Not I'm just inviting stuff to me, but I just know it's going to happen. So I just know I'm going to be good. And what that does, it helps my students be good, because I'm good. And if I'm good, I can help other people. And if you're good, you can help other people. So whatever it is that you're going through or what you went through, and you made it through it, you need to be thankful for that person, for that thing, for that situation, scenario, whatever, because it just made you a tougher, better person. And so you're thankful for that. Where in the beginning, you're like, why? I hate this. I hate you. I hate him. I hate whoever, whatever. And so all that does is just build more negative and just hate and everything else. But if you take all these things and you package them all together, it's very hard to lose. Okay. So that's just the mindset I have. I'm not losing. I'm not losing to anyone out there, another business, another this, another that, whatever. They can try all they want. I'm going to be here for a long time. The mindset is this last man standing. It's just the way it's going to be. If you want to beat me, you got to go above and beyond and do so many extra things. And most people aren't really willing to do all that. So that's the way I live. That's the way the mindset is. That's the way I think. That's who I am. And, you know, if you need some strength, you need some things to help build up, shoot me a message, give me a holler, whatever. I can help you with that if I can, and I'll help you with that. All right. So it's just something I wanted to put out there because I'm just going through my daily routine, get a good message that, you know, jiu-jitsu and then me as a coach is like helping an individual work through what they have to work through. Now they're in a better headspace. They're healthier. They're better. They're training more. Life is good. I'm happy for them because I'm happy for me too and our team, because if this person was to quit and allow life to win or that situation to win, we would have lost a really good person and a really good teammate, some really good jiu-jitsu training partner, and that just sucks. So I fight really hard for this stuff so that I can keep this stuff around me, because this is what I need. I need people like that around me, people that have gone through some things, fought through it, toughed it out, battled through it, and they're still here and they're a better person because of it. Like, I need those people around me. All right. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. That's what I embrace. Like, I need that. I don't want weak, soft, negative, why me type of people around me. I can't stand those people, man. Like, those people just kill me. They kill my vibe. They're just killers of everything, because they just bring everything down. All right. And if that is you, you need to fix that. You need to change that and start off with what you eat, drink, exercise. If you don't train jiu-jitsu, I highly recommend you go train some jiu-jitsu. Read some really positive stuff today. Listen to some positive stuff today. And then make sure your finances are on point. All right. Catch you guys on the next one. Gotta go. Have a good day.